Well, hi everybody. It is Miss Mai, and I am the music teacher at Alpine and at Zinser. And Mrs. Holford and I are going to do each week just a little intro before you start your next week of learning and music activities that we've provided for you. I thought I would share with you something today that might be new to some of you. And it is called Native American Flute. It's an instrument that I thought maybe you didn't have much knowledge about, or maybe you've not heard one play before. And let me tell you a little bit about it. A Native American flute, you hold it in front of you and you play it with finger holes. You close the finger holes with your fingers, just like you do with a regular flute that you play this way, or like some of our kids at school play recorders when they're in the third grade and fourth grade and fifth grade. So you take your breath and you blow into the flute, and then when you move your fingers on it, make different notes. And when your sound comes from the pressure of your breath going into that flute, and so it resonates and it reverberates, and that creates the sound. And Native American flutes come in all different sizes and all different designs, and most of them are made of wood. And I have several, so I'm going to show you some that I have. I have a collection of them. This is one of my favorite ones. And as you can see, it's pretty fancy. It has some turquoise on the side. And you can tell that it's made with a really nice design. I have some small ones. I have some really big ones. And I have some that are professionally made. And then I have some that just people who like to play the flute or like to experience with music, they've made some too. The tone quality is not as good, but you can hear the difference in them. Remember what we learned about the bigger the instrument, the lower the sound, and the smaller the instrument, the higher the sound. So I thought I'd play and give you some examples of my flutes today. And I wanted you to be able to see a little bit more how I'm playing. Maybe I'll set up on the arm of this chair here and see if that helps you to see it a little better. But anyway, sometimes the Native Americans, they let their air do, and that makes a kind of a sadder sound or a wailing sound. So that gives you a little bit of a taste of my Native American flute. Now here is one that's even larger. I don't know if you can tell that, but it is. So let's hear what you can hear. And did you hear my octaves going from high and low? And that has to do with the air and also your finger position. So you can get a higher octave on any of the flutes. So you heard a high and a low. Those are two. Now this one is one that's just kind of a handmade one. A friend of mine made it. You'll hear the tone quality is not as good, but it gives you an idea of another sound. So I won't spend as much time on that, But you can see they spent a lot of time and tried to decorate it and make it nice, and it's something that they enjoy doing. You know, sometimes we have a craft or a hobby that we like to do, and this was their hobby, their craft. Here is a very, very fancy one. I purchased this at a Native American museum in North Carolina. Okay, that is a bigger one than we've seen. Now here's a little smaller one. It's not my smallest, but it is one of my favorite ones as far as the tone goes. Let's see if you can see there's different animals that they carve and put on there. Everything is very detailed with carvings. All right, this is my last one. So boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed hearing and seeing a different instrument. And maybe when you travel or go somewhere or even try to make something on your own, you'll kind of want to experience or try something new that maybe you didn't know that you had an interest in, but now maybe this encourages you to look for something new. A Native American flute. Miss Mai, I hope you have a great week. And Mrs. Hulford and I will be keeping in touch. Good luck with your week of learning. Great one.